lots of dhol and nagada. I'm going to check where these pictures are coming from. BJP workers are celebrating. This is in Rajasthan. BJP workers are already celebrating in Rajasthan. They are saying it's a clear victory. Let's understand from the live result hub why this celebration is happening. 108 leads for the BJP, 15 to the others, 76 to the Congress. Shivani with the live result hub. What's the latest from Rajasthan? How many rounds of counting already?
Yes, so Rajasthan is one of those states, Anand, where the most amount of rounds have actually come in, if I look and compare to the other 3 states as well. So there are about 20 to 30 seats where I can see 3 rounds having been completed. In some cases, there is even the 4th round result that has come in. And in 1 or 2 seats, even the 5th round has been counted. So we see most of those results now coming in. And, if you want some of the numbers, I'll give you some of the vote counts that are coming in. You've got from Mahendrajit Singh Malviya of the Congress party already getting 1,29,000 votes. That's 4 rounds that have taken place.
Right.
So there are, of course, the likes of Diya Kumari and others. Let me just look at some of the other big names.
How is Rajyavardhan Rathore doing?
How's Rajyavardhan Rathore doing? Right now, I only have 1 round data for him from Jyotswara. He has been trailing. But as far as the big names are concerned, let me take you through some of the big names also, Anand. So there is, of course, Mahant Balaknath continues to lead from Tijara. Satish Punya of the BJP is now leading. There's other big leaders of the Congress party that were trailing. Actually, you had the likes of, CP Joshi, has been trailing. Vasundhara Raje continues to lead. Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore is trailing and continues to trail, but we'll get some updated numbers. Right. Ashok Gehlot continues to lead, and Ashok Gehlot, is also continuing to rack up some votes very, very quickly. He's continuing. His rounds are increasing. Now 1,000 plus votes for him now.
Coming back to you in just a bit. We'll see if Arunima is through with us. She had given us an update. And he is zooming in on Rajasthan. What are you plotting so intently on Rajasthan, Zakir Jacob? Are you trying to look at a pattern there, something that's swinging in favor of the BJP, a story there within the story?
If you look at the 15, I said 5 are from the BAP party. They are again in this Udaipur belt. But the others, I believe in the Bikaner-Barmer belt, are all BJP rebels. Ravindra Singh Bhati. Yeah, Yunus Khan is another rebel who was denied a ticket, again a Vasundhara Raje person. Yeah. So the 3 in the Barmer-Bikaner belt, Ravindra Singh Bhati is a BJP rebel fighting as an independent. Dr. Priyanka Chaudhary is again a BJP rebel fighting as an independent in Barmer. And in Baitu, RLTP, Umed Ram Beniwal, I think that is Beniwal's party, maybe not given a ticket, and then he's fighting separately. So at least in those 3, so basically 5 plus 3. I think if the BAP party decides to go with the BJP, the Adivasi party, and these 3 are BJP rebels, then yes, the BJP is comfortable. And we'll have to wait and see, if these people were Vasundhara's people who were denied tickets and they are managing to lead right now, I think that will again be advantage to her. But like I keep saying, if it is in the 100 to 110 sort of range, she will be breathing easy. And look at this belt, the Jalrapat and Jhalawar belt, the Udaipur belt. If you look at the Rajput factor, we talked about it. The Rajput factor is absolutely critical. And she is the tallest Rajput leader in that state. 18 out of those 32 seats, the BJP is leading in, particularly in this Marwar belt, the Congress only leading in 10. So it'll be very difficult in that sense to sort of ignore her or the people whose candidates, her candidates who were denied tickets and who are currently leading. So I think, and plus look at who are the others who could potentially give a run for her money. One is trailing in Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore. Even in Jodhpur, the BJP is leading only in 1 seat. The remaining 3 seats, the Congress is leading in. So again, the second person who could potentially be a challenger is also not doing well on his home ground. So I think, if you want to look at this from the BJP High Command's point of view, Shivraj Singh Chouhan, 150 plus seats, you can't change him. Here you have a situation where it is just about, they've just got their neck ahead. You have a former chief minister who clearly, is the tallest leader. I don't know if it'll be easy to change her. So I'm not sure. Of course, they won 3 out of 4 states. This is a big
The wisdom is that till Lok Sabha.
I think, there is only Mamta Banerjee as a woman chief minister across the country right now. I think it will be a good move.
She's a very strong leader and she's been very quiet this time. The other thing is you don't want to rock the boat in 2 steady states till Lok Sabha 2024. Whatever change will happen will be till Lok Sabha. You want to keep this steady. And if there are largely, now that others' number has gone to 17. Now, if they are largely Rani Saiba supporters or rebel BJP numbers, you want these 17 to make it 135. And when it is 135, you look far more robust than you are looking at 108 in Rajasthan. You want to take all these states for Lok Sabha 2024 and the BJP will be very clear. Just quickly, we'll come back to Rajasthan a bit, going to Arunima, because Arunima said that Bhupesh Baghel is trailing from Patan. Yes, Arunima. Is that true?
So it is changing. You know, it is changing very fast. The last time the margin that we saw was about 500 seat difference between Bhupesh Baghel and Vijay Baghel. 10,585 was Bhupesh Baghel's number. 11,100 is what the Vijay Baghel's number was. So very close. But yes, just by a few votes, Bhupesh Baghel is trailing. The Election Commission website, however, which I think is giving the updates a little slowly. What I'm telling you is what officials, sources are indicating from the ground. But the EC showed just about 180 lead for Bhupesh Baghel about an hour back. But now once again, it is swinging, and Bhupesh Baghel, as per local officials, is trailing in Patan.
So local officials say Bhupesh Baghel is trailing, but the Election Commission website and our information currently says that Bhupesh Baghel ji continues to lead from Patan. So, but Chhattisgarh, the number is 56.
Yeah, 56-32.
Wow.
In fact,
it's just that Congress seems to have
in that
really losing ground.
Durg-Raipur belt, only the Patan seat he's leading. All the other 9 seats, Durg-Raipur, the urban belt in Chhattisgarh, all the other 9 seats, the BJP is leading in. And like I keep saying, other than this central plain region, the BJP is winning in the south, which is the Naxal-affected belt. The BJP is winning in the north, which is the tribal belt. Other than the rice-growing part of the state, where the Congress seems to have some sort of numbers, in the urban pockets, again, the BJP is leading. So if you look at the BJP, where it's raking up its numbers, south, the Narayanpur, Jagdalpur, Bastar, Naxal-affected part, the north, the tribal ST reserve seat part, and of course, here in the central part, the urban constituencies, again, the BJP, like I said, 9 out of 10 seats, it's leading in Durg and Raipur. So the BJP is, I think, running away. It's a plus 40. Can you imagine? They had just less than 20 seats last time around. For them to rake up 40 seats, to wrest back 40 seats from the Congress in a space of 5 years, I think it's very, very clear that this was also a vote for change.
Gentlemen,
no doubt
quick conversation around Telangana. The BJP is leading in 9 seats. So if the Congress is leading in 65 seats, the BJP has gone from 1 to 9. Does that now then make the Lok Sabha election a BJP versus Congress fight in Telangana?
I've been saying that since the exit polls came. If the Congress does win and the BRS starts slipping, the BRS will have a difficult time convincing voters that it's a player in the Lok Sabha game, and you're going to see the BJP and the Congress take away seats in Telangana. I can't tell you in what proportion, but the BJP will say, and look at that number, the BJP is at 9 right now.
Yeah, right. See, so, AIMIM literally...
AIMIM is down. The other big loser in this election. They're down to just 3
seats. So just imagine, if the Muslim vote starts swinging to the Congress, which it did even in Karnataka, India Alliance partners are not going to be very happy. Yeah. Let's be very honest.
Let's talk about Owaisi's party. I mean, you know, it's a Hyderabad-based party. Suddenly he became this national hero, this Muslim Robin Hood, if you will. But his party, from 7 seats, it's down to 3. Less than half of what they got last time around.
He challenged Rahul Gandhi to come and contest against him.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
a bluff that's been called.
And if I'm Mr. Owaisi and watching this broadcast, he will be seriously worried about the Hyderabad MP election next year. Yeah. Seriously worried, because the MIM's influence has come down substantially. The BJP is leading in 3 Hyderabad seats. The BJP is leading in 3, MIM in 3, Congress in 2, and the rest for the BRS. But I think the story in Telangana is very, very clear. I think there was agrarian distress. The farmers were upset. The rural vote has completely gone to the Congress, no doubt about it. And as you guys have been saying, the Muslim vote has consolidated for the Congress.
And it will be in, it will be in BRS's interest to actually undermine the Congress from now on. Yeah. With even more intensity, because they might want to shift a part of their vote to the BJP in the Lok Sabha elections. There might be a tacit.
So other than the Hyderabad seats, you know, the BJP's also got leads in northern Telangana. Remember, they have 4 MPs, including D. Arvind, who's now leading, I believe, in his constituency.
And in the 84 elections, I think they got 1 seat from the 2 seats that they won. 1 was from Telangana, northern Telangana.
Yeah. So
in Telangana, the Muslim factor plays in 40 seats.
Yeah.
So
You know, you have these 4 seats in Nizamabad, Adilabad, that belt. All BJP candidates. Mudole, Ramrao, Pawar is leading. Rakesh Reddy is leading from Armoor. You have from Nirmal, Alleti, Maheshwar Reddy is leading, and Arvind Dharmapuri is leading from Koratla. So 4 seats out of the 9 are in this one district. So
and not just that, 17 seats of the Lok Sabha from Telangana, if my memory serves me right.
What's the
17 Lok Sabha seats. BJP had 4. BJP had 4.
Yes. What's the BJP's vote share in Telangana?
So what's very relevant now to the point you're making and what Rahul is making is, for 2024, look at the vote shares. The BJP is getting at the moment 13.26% vote share in Telangana. That's huge.
So they had 7% in 2018, 19.69 in Lok Sabha 2019, and now it is, you are saying, nearly 14%.
And so there are 2 or 3 things which are
contested all the seats.
Yes.
The BJP contested all the seats. So you'll have to actually look at some of those areas where it's winning, what its vote share is in those seats, because that could be...
So it has 3 seats in Hyderabad, 4 seats in this Adilabad northern belt, and then there are pockets of seats. You know, there's 1 seat here which is Karimnagar.
And let's not forget, it did well in the municipality elections.
And from
Hyderabad.
So that's my point, that these results, I think, are as significant as the 2020 municipal election results, as far as OVC is concerned in Hyderabad and BJP, because if for the first time BJP is now ahead of OVC, right? And 9 versus 4.
Correct.
In the Hyderabad municipal election, it was a jolt. Why? Because basically the BRS and OVC's influence came down. BJP made surprise inroads. BJP is now doing the same thing here, and they're ahead of OVC. So that will really change battle lines ahead of 2020.
17 seats. The BJP had only 4 seats in the Lok Sabha. The Congress, and if it now becomes a straight fight between the Congress and the BJP, Muslim votes are consolidating for the Congress. There will be a counter polarization in favor of the BJP. And if these 17 seats, if the BJP looks at saying from 4 to somewhere close to double digits in a straight fight with the Congress, where that's what they fancy. They're DNA to fight the Congress rather than fighting a regional party like the SP or the BRS.
You are going to see polarization. Big time, because in response to that mobilization. And you are going to see BRS, like we've all been saying before, BRS will have no choice but to go on the side of the BJP, because Congress is now in existential
crisis.
It's a very good point. So if this vote consolidates, how much that essays into the story of the BJP that they want to get to 320, an unprecedented number, because they will have attrition in some of the other states. If they also are getting, as what we are seeing in the leads, if they get Chhattisgarh, if they take Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, what does that then imply to their dream of getting past that 272 number and also getting past the 302 number, which they got as a single party? That's what the Lok Sabha story then is, that you really want to become stronger, and Telangana, not Karnataka, becomes the inroad.
That's an important point. The first M was the Modi factor. Modi is not on the ticket right now. He's only on the ticket in 3 states. When he's going to be on the ticket nationally, the messaging will also change. Don't forget, a Congress reliant more and more on the minority vote will have to also make moves in government, etc., wherever they are, to appease its particular vote bank, and that will get amplified across the country in a way that we know is predictable.
Telangana ka 2018 vote share of the BJP was 7%. 2019 they came to 19.69. So nearly about a 3% jump in vote share. If they are at 13 or 14% this time, it's a big if, how much are you trying to... But they will want to maximize and they will want to push for it. I'm just saying, does Telangana then become a straight fight between the BJP and the Congress party, and then the straight fights nationally, Zaka, between the BJP and the Congress goes to nearly 220 seats. And if the BJP looks at a conversion ratio of 80% like they saw it historically, you're looking at a different story altogether in terms of the straight fights and the numbers.
There won't be an 80% conversion. I mean, let's be realistic.
No.
So out of the 17
out of 220, out of 220 seats, 80%
what
conversion.
This also does, I think, for the Congress is it'll give it some hope even in Andhra Pradesh, where it's primarily a TDP versus Jagan kind of a fight. I think the Congress is now telling itself, look, they're in power in Karnataka, they're going to be in power in Telangana. They have a very strong ally in the DMK in Tamil Nadu, and Kerala, of course, last time they won 15 out of 20, and Rahul Gandhi himself is an MP from there. So the 120 seats in southern India, I think the Congress party will be reasonably okay with. But the problem for the Congress party is the massive number of seats that are there in northern India, in Hindi heartland, in western India. They're just not showing.
Well, your assumption is based on the fact that the BJP is going to pretty much give a free pass in the south too.
Well, I'm yet to see kind of evidence of that.
Let's look at Karnataka.
The BJP's revival in the southern states. But let's see. You never
well, I mean, here it is. Here is evidence. Telangana is an evidence.
Are we not seeing the BJP will do fairly well is Karnataka. And Karnataka, they won pretty much everything last time. The Congress is strong this time. So the BJP will have some losses, but it's not going to be wipe out. It's going to be neck and neck.
But Nalin, what's happening in Karnataka right now is that the ground sentiment itself swung in favor of the BJP when it came to Lok Sabha. But the larger story is the Congress cannot defeat the BJP in a straight fight. They have not been able to do it in Gujarat. They are not doing it in Madhya Pradesh. They are not doing it in Rajasthan, and they are not doing it in Chhattisgarh right now.
So the BJP's electoral dominance nationally is built on the Hindi heartland, the 11, 12 states of Hindi heartland. These results are showing that dominance continues unchecked.
Correct.
Because there are about 140, 150 odd seats in the Lok Sabha where the BJP and Congress are in direct contest. Yeah. And there is no question of the Congress standing right now.
And the problem is in those heartland states, MP, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, it's not like any of the other India Alliance parties are in contention. It is still Congress, BJP. It's not like suddenly Aam Aadmi Party is going to start winning seats in
But it might
Madhya
change.
Pradesh, right?
Now, with the India Alliance looking at these results in the north, they'll say, well, maybe the Congress is a bit of a liability. Maybe we really need to be the principal players.
Fair enough.
And in Uttar Pradesh, you might actually have a BJP Samajwadi Party contest.
Okay.
You might have in Bihar.
We've got another, one of the M's that we have spoken about. That Shivraj Singh Chouhan has said something. That's the punchline today that's come from the incumbent Chief Minister. Listen in.
कमल का फूल न सिर्फ मध्य प्रदेश में बल्कि बाकी राज्यों में भी
हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी एमपी के मन में है और मोदी जी के मन में भी एमपी है उनके प्रति असीम श्रद्धा और अगाध विश्वास है उन्होंने जो यहाँ सभाएं की जनता से अपील की वो जनता के दिल को छू गई और उसी के कारण ये परिणाम जो अभी रुझान आ रहे हैं ये प्रमुख कारण है डबल इंजन की सरकार दिल्ली में प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में केंद्र सरकार ने जो काम किया उसको यहाँ ठीक से हमने इम्प्लीमेंट किया और जो यहाँ योजनाएं बनी लाडली लक्ष्मी से लेकर लाडली बहना तक का एक अद्भुत सफर जो मध्य प्रदेश ने तय किया गरीबों के लिए किसानों के लिए भांजे भांजियों के लिए जो काम हुए वो भी जनता के दिल को छू गए और एक परिवार मध्य प्रदेश बन गया अमित शाह जी की अचूक रणनीति उनका जिस ढंग से यहाँ साथ मिला और हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष श्रीमान जेपी नड्डा जी का मार्गदर्शन हमारे संगठन के नेतृत्व में कार्यकर्ताओं ने अनथक परिश्रम किया
लाडली के मन में लाडले हैं वो है मोदी जी के मन में एमपी है एमपी के मन में मोदी जी है शिवराज सिंह चौहान covering all the bases. We implemented the center schemes and we also brought the Ladli Lakshmi, Ladli Behna, and that's given us the dividends. Also complimenting and commending Amit Shah for the poll management. He continues to emerge as a Chanakya. There is somebody in our studios who's holding a notepad and saying, look at this, I told you so. Let's go straight across there and the camera focused on Rahul Shivshankar. आप क्या notes बनाए आपने?
M is the A.
M is the A.
In my lexicon. I said that. And I made these points about 10 minutes back. BJP led by Modi in pole position. Modi brand untouchable. North-South divide is emerging. Congress caste survey of the M card, the Mandal card down. Congress can't beat the BJP in straight contests. In India Alliance, Congress can't dictate terms now. And lastly, tribal woman factor and of course the Muslim vote.
So India Alliance meeting 6th of December is being planned. Sherin had just put out that update, just telling you 6th December Mallikarjun Kharge has called an India Alliance meeting. You're saying Congress can't dictate terms.
Can't dictate terms after this.
Nalin, Abhijit,
the Congress, look, everyone thought the exit poll, a lot of people thought the exit polls have got it wrong. But they thought, yes, they did get it wrong, but on the other way. so now, before these results came out, or we're still a projection right now, but till yesterday it looked like a 2-2 score, right? Now it's probably a 3-1 score.
3-1 score.
Now, even a 2-2 score would have been a victory for the BJP. A 3-1 score is a complete
Sir, 3-1 में आपको एक चीज बताऊं कि वो जो 2 है, that is कांग्रेस को हरा के है. See, and the other one is जहाँ कांग्रेस से छीन लिया था, which Congress thought rightly is there. That's Madhya Pradesh. That's where the story is for the Congress party.
So the point is that look, in Chhattisgarh, the BJP has fought without a serious leader of note in the state. In Rajasthan, they didn't have a chief ministerial candidate. Of course, Vasundhara Raje is an old satrap. Now, in every Vidhan Sabha results have never really replicated themselves in Lok Sabha results in these states. However, if the Congress can't put it beyond the BJP, even in this, then look, imagine what would happen in these states in the Lok Sabha election when Modi is directly on the ticket.
To be really churlish, I'm not going to be surprised if some BJP spokesperson or somebody else pops up and says, "Ab asli panoti kaun hai?"
Somebody's already said that on Twitter.
Oh, there you go.
No. See, I'm not even going to get into that reference. The point is, if you don't learn a lesson, you continue to do that, it will always come back at you and it will bite you. Abhijit, do you believe in this case, there is a clear message within the BJP that nobody is above the Sangathan? Because your star campaigner, the person who's getting you all the votes, himself is out there on the ground campaigning like a star. So you don't think that ki mere ko nahi bulaya, so I'm not. This ego factor does not work in the BJP at all. Everybody is being leveled.
Absolutely. Anand, see, today's BJP is dealing with, in each state, is dealing with 3 or 4 layers, which it never had to deal with. Earlier, it was just the Sangathan or Rikiti organization. Now it has the Sangathan. It has people in the people who are MPs. Then there are people who are, then there is the central government. So BJP is very clear that it needs leaders who can balance all these sort of sometimes forces that pull apart. People who can balance that, which is why
but there is also a problem. There's also a problem.
Yeah, understood.